now.
Yeah! That means it's time for us to welcome you to the greatest D&D extravaganza on the internet and all over the world. It's so good we haven't even named it. So this is Solrak the Destroyer saying, let's get ready to kick some ass here. Take it away, Nate.
Thank you, Solrak the Destroyer. Yes, too hot to name is the official name, I think.
Let's go with it at this point.
Yeah, all right. Too hot to name. Well, welcome back, everyone. We're doing Friday night tonight, 4th of July weekend. We're gonna take it easy and celebrate over the weekend. So, doubling up this week. So let's do a quick little recap. Jump right back into it because I'm excited. All right. Did the music just end too? Bastard. Or it's probably gonna pick back up into something else. I'm gonna just go ahead and. Oh yeah, keep that up. All right. So last time. Yeah, that's Wilmore's job. You should actually do that when you perform sleep spells.
Good, man. Love it.
Yeah. All right. So last time when we were with our adventurers, you guys all packed up your campsite while heading down the high road to Daggerford, and upon leaving, Brutus found a cave just right off the path. You all decided very briefly to check out that cave and found some hobgoblins camping out in there. You guys never asking what they were doing there or exploring the cave much further than that. You all just left the cave and continued on your travels after defeating them and checking out their little nook that they had set up in there. Spent the next 7 or 8 hours traveling down the high road, taking in the sights and scenery. And it's about that time in the journey when you guys notice the clouds begin getting heavier up ahead and the sun disappears from the sky as the rain begins to come down and you enter the dark, abandoned town of Lylon, which lays on some very murky waters on the coast. And upon entering and noticing the decay and destruction and overgrown vegetation everywhere, Wilmore began to act very strangely. Even strange for Wilmore.
You heard the voices.
Yeah, that guy's a weirdo.
Yeah. You all spotted a tower down the south side of the town, and Wilmore began running frantically to it, and he was able to figure out a way to enter the locked door that had no handle on it and had this magical symbol engraved on it. Once you guys all entered the tower and found out, he used the pendant that Luke Ganj bought at the circus to open it up, so there's some kind of connection there. Once you guys entered the tower and found the esoteric symbol painted on the ground, some sort of like magical, occult kind of ritualistic symbol thing. You guys all climbed the spiral staircase upstairs to the top level, where you found a fish-faced humanoid archpriest up there with some ritualistic material strewn upon his den. And after some back and forth words and him mentioning his master who controls them all and brings the darkness and everything, Solrak had enough of his jibber jabber and went into attack. And that's pretty much all that happened. And we're gonna go pick up there.
Solrak doesn't like jibber jabber.
No time for the gibber. No time for the jabber.
Maybe jibber, but no jabber. It's one or the other half.
All right, let me put on some battle music. Everyone re-roll your initiative, because this looks like it's still the initiative from last time.
Yep.
Can do suck.
21.
21. Very nice, very nice.
Ooh, 22. Yeah.
Solid 8. Nice.
All right. Solid 8. Reorder that. All right, and let me roll for Brutus real quick. Oh, Brutus, sorry, bud.
Yay!
All right. Up first, Solrak, you just came up and you took a slash at him. Did a little bit of damage to him, and yeah, tell me what you're doing, man.
Yeah! Well, I'm gonna pull out Talon and Sting, yeah. And I'm gonna take a double swing at this son of a bitch. So let's do this here. Stinger first, and then the Talon.
All right, roll to hit, man.
Ooh, I got a 20 here.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits.
So, let's see damage. Ooh, 8 damage here.
8 points of damage, slashing into him. Go ahead and do your other hit.
Here comes the Talon here. We got, a 12, so that probably didn't hit.
12 misses.
Bastard.
Yep.
And actually, 1 second. And then I'm gonna go into rage.
So,
Bonus action.
real quick, actually, kind of messed up last week. I realized when you do your second attack, that's part of your the 2-weapon attack, or 2-weapon fighting rather. And when you use that second attack, that's actually your bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So if next time if you do want to rage, rage first, and then you can do a singular attack after that.
Cool. Noted.
Cool. All right. Anything else you want to do though? You want to? I mean, you're in melee range. So if you moved out, opportunity attack, he'd get. So you just want to stay there. Cool.
I'll stay there looking at him.
Luganj, you're up.
All right. So I'm just gonna move up here, and then
So you're gonna like flying over or something.
no, I'm just gonna mosey on over. And actually, as a matter of fact, I want to push Sorak out of the way and get in between him and my good sir. What is your name again?
He's not gonna tell you right now, but
Fish boy.
don't.
Friend just stabbed you, my good friend. What is your name?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get right in front of Solrak, without kind of, because to do that you would it would take up like some of your movement to push through his space.
Okay, I
Like
got you.
part of the rules.
Yeah, I understand. So I'll just stand right there, and then
You're not in
I'm just
melee
gonna-
range
I'm-
right there. If you
no,
like,
I'm aware.
Okay.
But no, I just want to talk to you, because we obviously got inside with the pendant, and I had this weird dream.
all right, well, hey,
And-
in this combat, I'm gonna let one phrase, one like 5-word phrase out at a time.
All right. 5 words. Thank you. Watching, return, reward, wander, punish. What do those words mean? What is the significance of those words?
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this fish-faced humanoid creature, he looks at you, super confused by why you would say that to him, and just starts kind of like gibbering to himself as he like kind of curls up with his staff in his hand, and he looks up at you and he spreads his arms out wide, and you see these floating around him in like a 15-foot radius. Let me set that out there. You can see these miniature versions of the monster that you saw in your dream swimming all around, floating in the air in like a vicious circle around you guys. And let me see real quick. Sorry, rolling. And in that moment, each one of those things that are flying around, these monsters, these tentacled monsters with these 3 eyes and like gaping maw, flying all around in the circles, spin around and they hit each one of you guys and does 14 points of damage to you guys.
Damn.
Shit.
And he looks back at you, Luganj, and says, "Punish!" And it's now Wilmore's turn.
Now Wilmore's turn. It's now pissed off Wilmore's turn. We're gonna go Hex. That's 1. And then we're gonna do and it's gonna be a wisdom hex.
Okay.
So that's disadvantage against wisdom. And then that's 1 minute. Do we want to do that? No, we're gonna do that later. And then we're gonna do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. So that's wisdom, right?
That's a wisdom, yeah.
All right.
And that's the damage. 9.
Succeeds.
And I am doing non-lethal damage.
Okay, cool. He does succeed, so that's halved?
Yeah, I think he still takes the hold attack. He just doesn't have to run away. Oh, well, he has disadvantage. So did you?
Oh no, sorry.
Both of them?
Good call. Wisdom. Nat 20.
Jesus Christ! I failed save.
Half as much damage and doesn't have to move away, I
That's
believe.
half. Okay.
All right, and
Yep.
so it was the
But then I also
damage
gonna
was
roll. Do I also gonna roll the
9.
hex?
Roll the hex. No, you just place the hex on him this round, right? Until oh yeah, I guess you do the extra d6 damage on him now.
Okay. Yeah. So that's an extra 4.
4, so half of 9 is also 4, so 8 points of damage.
Mhm.
Cool. And disadvantage on wisdom. Let me see if I can. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I don't think I want to move. Or, you know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna run away back here.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Brutus is up now. He sees these creatures flying in the air, and he's scared to go into that space. Yeah, he doesn't know quite what to do. He's barking over at you guys like wants to help you, but doesn't think he can without taking some damage from that. So Brutus is gonna stand his ground back here. Solrak's turn.
Right, first things first. Super Saiyan Soul Rag, let's rage here.
All right.
Woo!
So-
Just gonna do that. Check it. And then I'm gonna hit this some bitch with talent here.
Well, first I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
What's up?
What? Who attacked me?
You are in a space right now with these flying creatures, and at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Actually, I still have inspiration. Can I use that for this?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I will use that for this to save my life.
Okay.
And that basically gives me advantage on this, right?
Totally.
I forget. All right, cool. Thank God I'm doing that, because that is a 10.
Yeah.
And a 20 here!
All right, so you succeed on that. Give me 1 second.
Suck my balls, creature!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Oops, wrong one. It's just the first 3. So 6 plus 7 is 13 divided by 2 divided by 2 again. Because you're raging, you have the resistance. Actually, well, technically this should have happened before you rage, so just the half. 11 plus 2 is 13 divided by 2 is 6. So 6 points of damage.
How? That just fucking got a 20!
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
These creatures. Alright.
All right.
Swing talent at this. So wait, where are the creatures? Because I can't see them on the maps.
This blue circle is
So this is just 4 of them, or how many? Can we attack these things? Do we see them? And like, how does this work? I'm basically seeing an aura on my screen, so I don't know how.
Yeah, no, I mean, you are not someone who is known in the arcane knowledge. So this is something that would be beyond what you would know if you can attack just itself or anything like that. But no, I mean that circle is showing you how far in a range that these things are flying around him.
Okay, and if I were to move away from the circle, that gives them an opportunity to attack as well, or just the wizard guy?
It would be just the wizard.
All right, cool. So I'll swing Talon at them, some bitch.
Okay.
Let's see. And I got a fucking 15.
15 hits.
That should do it. Got okay. Ooh, a lot of damage. 12 damage here.
12 damage, very nice. All right. Oh wait, and then did you add your rage bonus to that too?
I did not, which is +2, right?
I believe yours is, yes.
Let me check. Yeah, +2.
All right.
So that means 14 damage here.
Cool, awesome. Take a big swing at him after you're taking some damage from one of these creatures flying into you and attacking you. And you swipe down and you slice into this fish-faced humanoid and you do a nice gash to him. He's looking pretty hurt. Luke, Gons, your turn.
Luke, Gons.
Hear me?
Luke, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can you hear me though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I was on mute. All right. A wisdom saving throw. All right. Oh, +6. Come on now. And 24. What's up, bitch?
Very nice. So you take 11 points of radiant damage.
What?
Right? Doesn't that piss you off so much?
Hey,
Fuck.
hey, Nate, just out of curiosity, doesn't after Solrak hits him, does the guy need to do a con save to keep concentration if it's a concentration spell?
Yes, you are correct. Good call.
Yeah, what is this horse shit?
No, well, no, it's only on Luke's hit. So hold on, I need to.
You still get hit, yeah, because I think I know what spell this is, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
I think he should feel bad.
Yeah, you're
after I
trying
hit
to
him, and then he
bamboozle
gives
me,
back
aren't
my
you?
Carlos, how much did you hit me for?
14 here.
Oh, well, anyways, I failed anyways.
I slapped the shit out of him.
So yep, no. After you hit him, good call, Luke. You can take that health back up.
Yeah, what's up?
So yeah, after you hit them, you see all these creatures that are spinning around, flying. They collapse and they dissipate and just disappear. And yeah, now it's just him standing there, and it's Luke
Yes,
just turn
sir.
now.
Fish boy.
Thank you.
Woo!
And
Good call,
now, all
Captain
right, now I'm talking to you, bitch. You know, I try to play nice with you, asking these questions, you know, be on your side. But now you're just being a bitch, and so I'm gonna come at you with my shining real bright Lightbringer. Had to sneak that on in there.
Go for it. Oh, let me turn that on.
Click.
11. But
That's
what I'm
sick.
gonna do is I'm going to use a guided strike. So +10.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So guided strike. Yeah, you're good because I didn't say it. All right.
Yeah.
So that hits.
I would hope a 21 hits now, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So 1. So 11, and then another 1.
I don't need your fucking torch on. All right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It just looks obnoxious.
Oh, so 19 points of damage, but non-lethal.
19 points of non-lethal damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
All good.
then if we're not at that point yet, I'm just gonna, you know, come back with Lightbringer again.
All right, go for it.
I'm sorry, Cacao.
Wrong animal.
19.
19 hits.
Give it to me, baby. 9 and 10. Non-lethal again.
All right. Yeah, all good. Doesn't need it. Still looking good after taking these hits from the glowing Lightbringer piercing into his mucousy flesh. Anything else that you want to do? We're gonna move you up a little bit closer because you're actually right about there.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Excuse me. I am going to hold up my Lightbringer and Cacao! And out comes from the floors beneath this ugly ass fish bitch. My spiritual weapon, glowing with this weed symbol on the top, looking rather serrated at the leaves. And can I attack with it right now too?
I think you can. Let me just reread it again. Spiritual weapon. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So let's see what I can do here. Oops. 12.
12 to hit. Misses.
All right.
Okay. And that's everything you want to do, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's now his turn. Let's see. What's he gonna do? All right. He looking like he's feeling like he's a little bit cornered over here. Some damage done to him. He takes his staff and he holds it up, and you see this this glowing light that looks like ethereal, like it's coming from like the water or something like that. He goes and lifts up his staff, and in the air, let's see, what's the plus on this? 6. Okay, and you see the water. It looks like it just like shimmers down over his fish skin, and he like kind of like shivers up a bit, and looks like he's like kind of just like swimming through this ethereal water that's floating through the air. Almost like it's a waterfall. He's jumping up it, and he's looking a lot better right now after that. And that's gonna be his turn. It's now Wilmer's turn.
You want to kill him? No, I don't think we want to kill him. I don't think we want to kill him. I think we want to hang out with him for a little bit.
Speak for yourselves. When it's Solrak's turn, this bitch gonna die.
We are gonna. I got so much to ask him though. We are gonna cast Talish's hideous laughter.
Okay.
At 14 wisdom save.
Whoops, fuck. Click the wrong button. 14 wisdom.
Yep.
And I have a dis on wisdom, so fail. And I'm now falling on the ground, hysterically laughing after Wilmore casts Tasha's hideous laughter on him. And let's see. So he's prone, right?
Yep. So he's prone and he's not doing anything. Yep. So then I want to say, so I'm gonna cast that, and I'm gonna say, we need to question him. I have too many questions, and I'm gonna run up here and just kind of. I know one of you guys got rope, and I'm just gonna start like grabbing for whoever has rope.
I give it to you, Hal.
I mean, that's the end of my turn. I'm just grabbing it. That's because my
Actually,
action.
I don't have rope. Luke Odge does from Fendelin, remember?
Yes, I do.
All right, so it's now Brutus's turn. Brutus now sees these the flying creatures that were floating in the air all kind of disappear and everything, and this fish-faced humanoid down on the ground laughing. So he doesn't feel much threatened by this guy now, and he's gonna go up and he's gonna take 2 bite attacks at him.
Oh, you're a dick, Brutus.
He hits the first one.
Good boy.
And he hits the second one.
Now he wakes up.
Yeah, I know he wakes up for sure. 13 points on the first bite, and 13 points on the second bite, as Brutus just does 26 points of piercing damage, biting into this fish-faced humanoid creature, archpriest dude, and he's now bounced back up, or didn't bounce back up, but he is now able to get back up off the ground now.
I guess he's still prone, right?
He's still prone currently. That is now Brutus's turn with Solrak up now. You have advantage on these attacks.
Ooh. So it'd be I guess this would be if someone would want this man alive, it'd be a bad time for me to swing Talon at him with all my might, wouldn't it?
You could use non-lethal damage.
Solrak not use lethal damage? Are you serious? That's like Scarface without cocaine. All right? That's fucking boring. I don't want to see that movie. That sounds awful. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do. All right, I'll use Talon, but I don't want to kill him. I just want to fuck him up bad enough with this hit, or he'll be alive. But no, pretty beat up. Okay, that's an 11, but I got advantage, so let me do that again. That's a 13 here.
13 hits.
Yeah. Okay. That is 8 plus 2, 10 damage here.
All right, 10 damage. Slashing into him. Talon glowing. All right, next swing.
Now, for my bonus action, I'm going to use my my second wind to heal up some here.
Sure.
I don't know where. There it is. Second wind, 1d10 plus 3 HP. Okay. 1d10. Roll. Ooh. And I got 9 points of health back here.
Very nice. Just take a big swing at this fish face creature, and you feel like energy pumping back coursing through your veins in your body, and get a little bit of health back in you. I'm guessing that's everything you want to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Luke Gons, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna come on down with my Lightbringer.
All right. Pierce away.
20, baby.
Yeah, 20 hits.
All right, and you know what? Hold on, let me see something. I am going to use Divine Smite as well.
Okay.
So 4d8s.
Yeah, plus
6.
Yeah.
And there's 1, so it's 13 plus 3 more d8s. Or total.
24 total.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Alright, and we're gonna come with Lightbringer again.
Okay.
25.
And 25's a hit.
8 and
I think you only smite the one.
16.
I think you only smite the one hit.
Correct. Yeah.
So what's? Oh, okay, gotcha. 16.
So 16 of non-lethal damage.
As you pull the Lightbringer out of the flesh of this creature, you see the life leave its eyes, and its head falls back as it collapses backwards to the ground. And it is yeah. I mean, you said it was non-lethal.
Yes, sir.
So he is non-lethally down right now.
Excellent.
Can finish. Okay, yeah, go for it. I was gonna
So
say,
what
let's
I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like stand over top of him, like holding him down with my Lightbringer up against his neck.
Okay. Let's finish that initiative. Is that all you wanted to do?
Well, yeah, because I'm assuming I can't talk to him. Would that be too many moves?
I'll let you say like one thing again.
Okay. All right. My good sir, I tried to ask you earlier, and you weren't having any of it. But now that I have your life on the line, what are the significance of those words?
All right. Well, now that it's his turn, and yeah, his life is on the line. He's laying there, walking very close to death's door. He looks up at you. This is. I told you. I know nothing of these words. You silly bird.
So,
All
what
right.
now?
Well, it's that's the end of his turn. Let's say Wilmore.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna drop my loot and I'm gonna squeeze right by the two, push his sword out of the way, land on him. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him to give him 1 hit point.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, where's Wilmore? Where's Fillmore? Where the fuck is Fillmore?
All right. It's Brutus's turn now.
That stupid fucking dog.
Brutus sees the fish guy laying down on the ground, and he sees pretty much dinner laying there for him. He's gonna go ahead and just try to take some bites at him, and he does successfully.
We need to get rid of this dog.
Just rips into the dog, rips into the fish's flesh, pulling it up. And this bug-eyed fish is just looking up at you guys as Brutus is like having himself a fish fillet right in front of you and just ripping into the fish and pulling up pieces of its flesh. And he looks up at you guys, and the fish's like scaly flesh is just like hanging out of his mouth, and he's like looking up at you like, I did good, right?
Good boy, yeah. We're having sushi tonight, boys. I love it.
Good boy, Brutus.
Fuck you, Brutus.
I don't like this fish anyways. Fuck him.
You took the only thing that could give me answers, you fucking asshole.
Well, maybe if you just came out and told us, you're just like a woman, Chaddington. Always beating around the bush.
Whoa. Leave it to the bird person to make some sexist ass comments like that.
Yeah, I actually like women, thank you very much. I'd be more like a bird if I was acting like a bitch.
Yeah, what are you, a bird or a cock? Because you're acting like one here.
Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and search this guy to see what the hell he has on him.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm like sweating over here.
We got you all hot and bothered?
No, this is hysterical in my opinion.
You're welcome.
All right, yeah. So, inside, you see the archpriest. He was reading and performing some ritual as you guys were walking up here. Wilmore grabbed like the tome that was sitting up there and has like, the same symbol on the front of it as your pendant, Luke. And on him, he doesn't have much. Honestly, he's got his quarterstaff. He's got some crude-looking, just fabrics that he has draped over his body that he wears as his clothing. And other than that, like on his person, he doesn't have much.
Gotcha.
And all right, let's take a look. Actually, Chaddington, maybe this book here, you might know better about it than what the fuck I know. But see on this desk, there's a book. Perhaps there might be some answers in there. Because it seems to me like an outside force was communicating with him. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. It stayed in the Village Holiday Inn Express once. And that tells me that perhaps there's some incantations in here book that might give you some answers. Perhaps even how to reach whoever he was talking to here.
I could care less about your book. Do you know what you just did? I need to find Fillmore. I don't care about this right now. And I'm just going to start scrummaging around, just flipping everything over, looking for Fillmore.
Give me a perception check.
Guy.
Don't see Fillmore anywhere. No, you look around and yeah, you look around and you see on that first table. I'll just kind of give you guys a brief description of everything that you see. That first table is kind of like an altar that he had set up there with candles, 2 skulls sitting on each side of this stand for his tomes, and inside the tome is like a bunch of like writing, symbols, drawings. Like it looks like the scribblings of a mad person, like a maniac completely. What you're standing in front of right now, it seems to be like some sort of warship altar, like base. It's made out of stone. It's like a hard like obelisk kind of stone. You see the symbols engraved on the top of it. One of like an octopus-headed like figure. One of like a ancient alien kind of like occult esoteric symbol, and another one of a an eye underneath the sea level with the sky above it. And then up ahead, you see like his bedroll, very like dirty bedroll. It's like falling apart. Pieces of the insulation on the inside are like all pulling out of it. You see more books to the side of that with more of like the same kind of scribbling, writings, drawings. Luke Ganj, if you're looking at it, go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
Sure thing.
Or a perception, rather. I don't know why I said investigation.
4.
4? Okay. It doesn't take much for you to look through, to see, like, it's, like I said, it's pretty much the same kind of stuff that you see in the first book. But you're holding on to it for about 5 minutes, and you're flipping through the pages, and you come across one page in particular that stands out to you. And it looks like the drawing of, like, almost identical to the dream scene that you had with the 3 eyes ahead of you, with the giant mouth and the 3 tentacles, like, reaching out towards you, like, wrapping around. It was like that same perspective in that illustration in there. You also see another stone to the side that looks to be like a similar kind of like stone engraved piece, like your pendant.
And I'm sorry, the first part you said that was in that like book in front of me.
The illustration you see in the book by the bed.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that up, the book up with the page opened up to it, and I'm gonna walk over to where Chattington is, and just kind of kneel right in front of it and looking at it. And is there any dialogue written in that illustration?
There's a lot of different kind of like, just like it's not like there's a picture and here's a caption for this picture. It's like there's like things that are all spread. Like, it's like just sketches, like notes over here, like weird symbols over here. It's just like it's everywhere. There's no like organization system to it.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm over here with the page flipped to that illustration, and I'm gonna be kneeling down, staring right at that those engravings, and I'm going to look at it and utter watching, return, reward, wander, punish, and I'm just gonna sit there and see if anything happens.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, it's 2 2s in a row. 3.
You're standing there, book open, sitting on top of this like altar, saying these words that came to you in a dream, and you have been holding on to, clutching in your brain, like there has to be some sort of deeper meaning to this, and you're just hoping and praying that something happens, and nothing comes, nothing changes, nothing magical appears. There's no sudden change or anything.
I suppose I probably can't do anything else, right? Or can I?
No, I mean, I'm gonna give someone else something. Like Carlos, Solrak, what are you doing right now?
Well, I am bored by all this nerd shit that's going on around this room, so I'm gonna take out some of the raw bear meat and reward my boy Brutus here with a nice pound of meat here.
Pull out some of that bear meat and slice them off a little piece. How much are you giving them?
Actually, I'll give him 2 pounds for being such a good boy.
Brutus, he is extremely thankful for that. It's a nice fish and bear dinner, one of his favorites, and he goes to town on that.
Yeah, good boy. And I'm just kind of looking around, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm just hanging out with Brutus, and yeah, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, kind of already gave him the layout of most of everything, so pretty good on that. Wilmore, you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna go up here and flip the bed, and throw it into the hall, just searching for Fillmore.
Okay. Flip the bed, just kind of throwing shit around, just kind of figuring out, trying to find him. And, yeah, he's nowhere that you can see at least. But as you throw that bed, though, you hit this, he's next to his bed, he's got this brain that's sitting in a jar right next to it. And the bed kind of just, like, hits it. And you see the brain kind of floating in this liquid, and it looks like spins around, and it kind of tilts its frontal lobe in your direction, and it looks like you might have just pissed this thing off. As he's looking at you, and he's like, yeah, there's some sort of like magical aura coming around it.
So I'm gonna walk over to Chattington.
You Fillmore?
No.
That's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna be like, are you with them?
Just looks at you and says, Fillmore Chattington?
Yes! Yes! Do you know him? Do you know where he is? Is he here?
I knew of him.
Oh, you knew of him. What did you know of him? Did you know when we were in Spellhold together? Do you know if they're still holding him?
He is still in Spellhold from what I can recall. I was transferred here when the Archpriest brought me here from Spellhold.
He brought you. Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, I am the brain of Alavar.
Alavar. Like aloe vera?
It's
Are you my skin?
it's close. But I can have carbonation though.
Inside jokes are funny here.
Alavar. Why are you here? What have they been doing to you? Have they been doing the same they did to me?
Experiments? Yes.
Which ones?
Oh, the poking and prodding and just messing with your brain, as you can see.
Oh God, that has to suck. Let's get you out of there. And I'm gonna like kind of see if I can like open the jar and get him out of the jar. Is this okay?
I don't know. No one's ever done this without the proper equipment, but I think I need to stay in this liquid.
Okay. How long have you been up here? Do you want to go outside and see the world? I'm just gonna pick up the jar and just start like put it above my head and start walking out.
Okay. You can move the token if you want to. It's been quite some time since the spell plague broke out. It's a couple of months after that, I'd say. This madman came here, and I've been up here ever since. Haven't been able to see the light of day, but I think around here there isn't much light of day.
We're going back to Spellhold. We're going to find the Cowed Wizards. We're going to make them pay. We're going to free Fillmore. We're going to make them pay. Let's go, buddy. Come on, let's go. And I'm just going to start like taking him, just like going outside the tower, just kind of not paying attention to anybody else except me and my new brain friend.
All right, Luke Gons, what are you doing?
I'm going to
To Spellhold!
I'm going to continue to observe the room that we're in to see if there's anything else that stands out from, or that's like kind of comparable to either the pendant that I had or anything that kind of looked like anything I saw in the dream?
Yeah, so I did mention, you might have missed it, but that's okay. There was like by the book, by his bed, there is another stone there that looks like it has a very similar etching on it.
I'm gonna walk over to that stone and study it.
Okay.
And I follow Chattington, by the way.
Perfect. Luke, give me an Arcana check.
With the dog.
Keep that dog away from me.
14.
Eat my friend.
14.
Yeah.
He loves brain.
All right. Luke, you down to stay up here for about an hour and study it?
Yeah. In the meantime, can I lay on hands to myself?
Sure.
You're gonna go blind, dude.
Yeah, the first thing you do when you're alone, you sick freak.
I hear the fish was an aphrodisiac. All right. Fuck, where's my?
That's incredible.
All right. See, I might as well. I'm gonna do it for the whole.
Yeah, Brutus is rock hard right now.
He's gonna lay on hands for the whole hour.
All right. So, and while that he's up here for an hour, what are you guys doing? You guys just heading out of the tower?
So right now, I'm on the way out. Though I picked up the book.
Okay.
I picked up the book. I am walking out of the tower, just muttering to myself, "Off the Spellhold, save Fillmore, kill them all," just with the brain, just kind of walking out.
I'm very confused, but do not feel like Chattington should be alone, so me and Brutus are following close behind.
All right. Very nice. And then when you guys get outside, because like I said, Luke's gonna be up here for about an hour. What are you guys doing outside? You want me to switch it back to the other map so you can see the area?
So like halfway down, when we get to the kind of section to the left, I'm gonna turn around, Stolrak, go, "Who the fuck are you?
The fuck am I? Are you serious?
Who the fuck are you? Who are you? I've never seen you before."
What? We've been on so many quests together by now. We make fun of the bird guy all the time. Come on, we're like almost friends. I sort of like you.
What? The last thing I remember was escaping. Where did you come from? Did you help me?
I've been helping you all along, but what do you mean, escaping from where? I'm Solrak the Destroyer, and you can say we're helping each other out here, but you have to explain to me what the hell is going on, because you, Chattington, not acting like yourself here. I'm very confused.
You knew my uncle. My uncle told me about you. He told me about you when they took us. When they took us, he said he was actually going to meet you that day.
Your uncle? What do you mean?
Fillmore.
You are Fillmore. You are Fillmore. What are you talking about?
I'm Wilmore, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That's I heard. So wait a minute. Go back to the beginning. Where the hell did you get captured from? What the hell is happening here?
Fillmore and I were in Daggerford when the cow wizards from Spellhold stole us and took us back and tortured us for years. For years because of our magic.
Your magic? What, did they want the magic? What is it?
Well, when disaster tends to follow you, people get suspicious. And they always were after Fillmore. They were always after Fillmore, but then they took me as well. I mean, we were in those dark dungeons. He always told me about his good friend, Sorlak. We were going to meet you that day. I think you were there. You don't remember either.
I don't remember this at all.
They must have put a spell on you or something. I don't know, but all I remember is the torture, the years of torture that they sent to us. And I swear this was Spellhold. I swear this was... Why the hell do I have a brain in my hands? Hey, Sorlak, what's going on?
What the hell? Are you serious? You were just telling me what was going on.
What?
And I'm still very confused. Apparently, you've been getting tortured for years. What,
I was
what
like-
the?
What? I was getting tortured? By who?
Yes.
The birds?
I don't know. That's what
At
I'm
least
trying
we
to figure
got,
out.
well, we got rid of the one bird, so I'm a lot better now.
I'm so confused right now.
What are you? Why? Why are you confused?
You're
What
Wilmore
are
Chattington.
we doing here? Yeah, I'm Wilmore Chattington.
I was just talking to you, and you said you were also Wilmore Chattington, but then you had all these other memories, and then you were saying that someone might even put a curse on my memories, and then you've been getting tortured, and that your uncle was also tortured with you, and that you were supposed to be meeting with me. What the hell is happening here?
That's impossible. Fillmore and my family were killed in a mysterious accident years ago. I don't really remember it that well, but I know that's what happened. I don't know why, but I know that's what happened. I was never tortured. What are you talking about? I never said that to you. Why am I holding a brain? Hey, Brain, who are you?
I'm Alavar. He doesn't. Yeah, I'm Alavar. You picked me up upstairs.
Ah.
That's all I know you from.
Nice to meet you, Alavar.
At
You're
least the
mighty.
brains as confused as me here.
You're mighty meaty. So, so where's the other bird?
He's up there laying hands on himself. You know.
I feel you. You want to go get a drink? I mean, I don't really know. Honestly, I don't even. What? The last I remember, we were in that cave and we had a dog. Then, yeah,
Rough.
I'm kind of here now. What's been going on for the last bit? I do kind of have a bit of a memory hole right now, which is a little weird. I get
All
drunk.
right. So there was this magician fish guy here that looked questionable. You did want to ask him stuff, but we might have accidentally killed him. You know, totally accident. Not mean to. Brutus just horribly mauled him over and over and over until he died. But it was totally accidental. Yeah. And now you were running away somewhere, and it seems like you wanted to do that, and obviously I would rather get a drink, yeah, but I feel like we should figure out what the hell it is you were running towards. There's something very weird going on here.
Did I say where I was going?
Really, you picked up this book and this brain, and then just started running, yeah. Maybe look in the book. You might see something that could be helpful.
I didn't say where I was going? That's weird.
Oh, you've been acting super weird, man. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Why are you with me, Brain? Where were you going?
I've been stuck up here for a little while since I was brought up here from Spellhold.
Spellhold. Why is that familiar? Spellhold. That's where they do those tests and torture people with kind of like strained magical anatomy. Right? Isn't that
You
what they
just
do there?
said that you and your Uncle Fillmore have been tortured for your magic. So it seems like you've been there. Yeah.
I have magic?
No.
Huh. Well,
Maybe
that's
you have-
cool.
All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have standard bard magic, but it's not like I'm a sorcerer or anything.
Maybe there's more power to you than you know. Yeah.
That's neat.
What do you remember from? There has to be something you remember from the time period when your family died. Yeah. Think, Chattington. Think.
I remember we were in Daggerford, and my uncle kept commenting that there were mages following us. There were wizards, and that we were in danger. And we were actually out meeting you. And I swear I knew you from before. And then the last thing I remember is him telling me to forget. That's weird, right?
Your uncle telling you to forget?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of pain around that. I'm not quite sure why. But I guess, I don't know. I don't really remember much. I mean, I know he's dead. My family's dead under mysterious circumstances. And I don't really know what just happened for the last bit, but yeah.
What do you remember? To what extent do you remember your uncle's magic powers? Could he have made you forget?
Oh, you see, when he, I don't know. He could have. Huh. Now that's a thought.
Lamore, there's a lot in your brain that I think could be very helpful to you and to me right now. We need to think. We need to find a way to unlock these memories. And they might even be in the book you're holding. Yeah.
I like that idea. I think, maybe we should go back to the bar, hang out with Mr. Brainhead right here, and, see what we can do.
I don't think there's a bar in this town. Yeah, the town we're in is quite creepy. Definitely did not look like they had meat anywhere here. Yeah.
There wasn't any establishments outside. I'm sure there was something.
It looks,
This bird knew? No.
it looks pretty creepy out there. I really don't think this is like Fenderlin, you know, where you could leave another bird behind and have him sold off to potentially be eaten as fried chicken wings. You draw on him, you know. This is that kind of town here. This is really not. It doesn't seem like this is a place for us here.
What's the other bird doing? Huh? What's he doing up there?
So
You just asked me. He's laying hands all over himself. He needs 5 more minutes now.
He's 5 more minutes? Just a little bit more time? I mean, do you think, do we have any oil we could land him? Because, I'd get chafe after that.
I mean, it's very hard to lay hands on yourself when you have wings, you know. It's very hard to grip, move around here.
But the key is, it's hard, if you know what I'm saying.
He also has problems with that here.
He does, I hear. You can go give him a couple pills if you'd like. Maybe a little bird feed. I hear they like that, don't they?
He's an older bird, you know. Things happen when you get older. His caw doesn't caw as much as it used to caw, if you know what I mean.
it's just a caca now. All right, so while you guys are having this discussion,
Try not to laugh for the longest
I
time.
know, right?
Because I'm not part of this.
Yeah, you are missing out on that. But yeah, so while that is going on, they're having this discussion. Luke Gons, you're upstairs looking over the book, correct? That's what you're doing? Reading
Yep.
through it and whatnot?
Really studying this more than I did in college.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and send you a message on Discord. And whenever you want to, you can feel free to let everyone else know that. But with your Arcana roll, you read through the pages of this book for a little bit of time, really studying through it, taking in all the iconography, all the illustrations of this tentacle-headed beast with the 3 eyes and the big mouth and the sharp teeth. And these different kinds of other little, almost like tentacle-like appendages coming off of it as well. You see different, like, depictions of this all over through these pages, and different, like, quick little writings, notes, scribbled throughout each one of these pages as well. And you're able to gather that the Kuatoa, which are these fish-headed humanoid creatures that you saw silting up from the waters as you entered the town. You saw these hooded figures. And this guy is one of them as well. He's an archpriest of them. They worship the what is written in this book called the Aboleth, who lives in the water and has been having the Kuatoa. The Kuatoa believe that the Aboleth wants sacrifices and demands this kind of worship and this obedience to him. And they believe that, like, feeding him these sacrifices adds to the treasure trove of their minds. And as they add the knowledge and experiences of the prey that they consume, the Aboleth also uses its, like, telepathic powers to read the minds of the creatures. So, like, they're, like, all kind of, like, interconnectedly, like, connected the more and more that they are able to sacrifice and give to this creature. They just use it to gain their loyalty to it and promise to fulfill such wants, whatever the Aboleth wants. Pretty much these Kuatoya, they hate the sunlight, so the Aboleth says that he as long as they keep on giving these sacrifices to him, he'll keep the darkness here, and keep them, like, happy with that as well. And it's pretty much what you read in there. And then in addition to that, what I sent you in the Discord message.
Yeah. So I mean, that was a lot that you just mentioned. I don't know if this question was something that you just mentioned, but
Sure.
did it say anywhere in what I just read what the sacrifices are?
Yeah, it was human sacrifices.
Human okay.
Yeah.
Of the Koyatoa or whatever
Uh, the Kuatoya are making the human sacrifices to the Aboleth.
Okay, so it's not actually their own people.
Correct.
Okay.
I was nervous, so I stopped her.
Anything else you want to do up here?
Yeah, is it can I take that with me?
The book,
Yes.
if you would like. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that for the old dusty trail, and then I'm gonna hurry back on down with Sorlak and Chaddington, so that we can get the hell on out of here.
All right, so you guys are all heading out of the tower then, right now? Pretty much. Or you guys going downstairs?
Yeah, we're going downstairs.
Yeah, and Nate, I have a question about
We'll say
what
you're
you
outside.
just messaged me. Should I message you back?
Stop.
Yeah, that's fine. Or you can just text me. I had that typed up in my Google Notes, so it was easier for me to copy and paste it to you.
I think Carlos just shat on the carpet.
Carlos.
Well, you know, I've been eating nothing but raw bear meat for the last 6 hours. What do you expect from me here?
Well, speaking of that, you guys have gotten to the point where you're about to reach. You've gone about 24 hours since your long rest last, so you're gonna have to take another long rest pretty soon before you start pushing yourself past the point of exhaustion.
Take it in here.
Taking it
Go
here.
upstairs
What?
and to the top. That way we can't get ambushed.
I think that's the best idea.
Would you guys have gone outside first? Because you guys weren't in here this
Yeah,
whole hour.
I would have gone outside.
All right, so
looking around.
let's go outside real quick then first. I was just like giving you guys a heads up that time is approaching. It doesn't have to be like right now. Okay, so you guys are outside of the tower, back at the south part of the town. It's at this point it's about 9, 10 in the evening, very dark out. You can smell like the gross dirty waters, just like kind of the wind picking it up and like wafting it your way. Very eerie feeling around here, just like with the overgrown vegetation like kind of sprawling up from the murky waters and taking over like all these like collapsed buildings. And yeah, as I said before when you guys were walking in, you do see though that there's one light in the town right up here, coming from what looks like a temple.
See, this is not the town to get a drink here, Chatterton. I don't think.
No, you kidding me? They probably got plenty of wine up there. It's probably sacrilegious wine too. You can drink it and it'll be good for you. Hey, bird boy, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right, but I'm thinking, you know, we've done a lot of traveling. I mean, that last battle was a little exhausting. I'm
There's a
thinking,
battle?
well,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
more
what
or
the
less.
hell, Chatterton? Did you eat some more of the bird's brownie?
Oh, Brown, I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here, kiddos.
Maybe I ate the last of it, but anyway, guys, I think it's best if we head back on up into the tower. You know, maybe lock it down and you know, get a rest in for the night so that we can.
What about that big beam and light in the distance?
I don't want to check that out tonight. I don't think that's smart. I think the best move here is to get a rest, and then if anything, we can check it out in the morning and do a little day drinking if there really is sacrilegious wine.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I'm older, I like day drinking better than night drinking anyways. It's good for my hangovers here.
So back in. Alivar, what? Do you know what's over there in the distance?
I'm getting drawn to this light.
Oh, good girl.
It's so far away.
I'm gonna fly. I know I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna fly up, and closer to it. So I guess I'm gonna fly like 20 feet, up in the air, out a little bit, see if I can observe it from afar.
Sure. So as you fly up in the air and try to get a better aerial view, you get a better view of the whole town and how just like decrepit and dilapidated everything looks and just like depressing. But this one building is like a beacon in the dark. It's like the lighthouse in the dark sea. It is that beacon in this like dark town. It stands on the north part of the town up here amongst the rest of the ruins. And it's a decent sized building of old marble. It's got this like domed gold top on the very top of it. It's accented with like some design work. As you can see, make a perception roll actually. I'm gonna see what you can see.
Sure. Ocho.
Okay. Pretty much all that you can see from up there, that aerial view. As you're a little bit closer to the domed top, you see what looks like wrapped around it engraved rising suns.
Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Say that kind of confused me. Say that one more time. Engraved rising suns.
Like engraved images of like a rising.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I didn't know if it was like a picture, if it was like if it just said that like all around.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a valid point.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly back down and just kind of discuss with Chanton Solrak. I mean, guys, this building in the town, given that it's the only building with light, I feel as if it's the one thing that could resemble some sort of positivity within this town. Especially since I don't know if this is like a symbol or anything, but what I saw was engraved along the sides of the building, rising suns.
Sounds like a cult here. Doesn't sound good to me at all. Every time I've seen a fucking cult, there's always some weird hippie symbol and a happy sun. All right, not doing this shit right now. I don't know, boys. I think we should take a rest. Go in there fresh. I'm taking quite a lot of damage, and if there's gonna be a battle, it's gonna lay on Sorlak's shoulders. Not little crazy Chattington. Not the guy who's a fucking brain in a jar. Not the guy who's been laying hands on himself the entire night.
And I'm gonna kind of slide on over next to Solrak, put my left wing around him, and just whisper, "If we go to this building, I'll lay some hands on you later."
Would you lay some hands on me now? Then I'll go.
Yeah, wouldn't you like that? Nah, but come on now. Come on.
I mean, I need some help. If there's a battle, then it's not gonna help me lay hands on me later here.
Alright. Hear me out. I lay a little hand on you now. We go to building, and then lay more hand on you later.
Alright, that sounds cool.
But like I said, little hand right now.
Little hand.
Here, take my good hand.
Just enough to get me started here.
I pull out some oil and go, "Hey guys, can I get some hand too?" I don't actually have any oil, so I don't do that.
He just spits into his hand.
I'll lay.
That's so Wilmore.
I'll lay 3 health on you, and you can get the next 7 once we go to the building.
Alright, fine, dude.
Wow, he's a meth dealer apparently. The first one's free, Sorlak.
Just gives you a taste, and then I'll chase the health dragon here. Alright, perfect. Now, when we get there, 7 more. Deal. Let's roll. And that looks really far away, though. How far is that?
It's not. It's just up the street in the town. It's like
Walking.
It's
Part of the deal. 160 feet. That's
Yeah.
a lot of feet.
I shake the jar of Alivar and go, "So Alivar, you ready for a party?" Hmm?
Oh, where are we going?
We're going apparently to the rising sun. Big beacon in the distance.
I don't know if I'm going to be welcome there. And the little brain like frontal lobe points down as if he's like gesturing to his like self.
Why wouldn't they like you?
These kinds of people don't typically like undead things like me.
undead things. You're undead. Well, that is certainly fun.
Well, I'm not quite living and I'm not quite dead now, am I?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hmm.
But hey, I'm not gonna impede you guys. Maybe if you can just leave me in the tower if you want, or just put me out here and I'll hitch a ride somewhere. I'm sure.
Oh Lord, no, Lord, no, Lord, no. I am going to. Can I like balance it on my shoulder, or is that ridiculous?
You can absolutely try.
I don't want him to fall and break. I tell you what,
just put him in my sack. I always like getting some brain on my sack.
You could definitely put them inside of a bag if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I can carry the brain.
All right, Alavar. If it gets too bumpy, you just let me know. I know he's a big, bold man, so you just holler. Just hand him over to Solrak.
Okay. I'm going with him now. Okay. All right. Sure.
Hey, buddy. Let's go. And I stuff him in for a second.
All right. So you guys are heading up to the
Hey, Carlos, or sorry, like, make sure you add Alavar to your equipment so we don't forget him for 30 sessions. Don't do it. He's on the board. He's on the board. It's fine.
That'd be hysterical,
I got
actually.
an error code on my sheet, so I gotta relaunch my thing.
All right. So you guys.
Wait, hold on one sec.
Just take your time.
I'm gonna run. Ah, fuck, we're already here.
I just dragged you up there, but if you wanted to do something else real quick.
So I'm still at this tower. I'm gonna run back up there and grab my spiritual weapon, and then have my spiritual weapon follow me back to the building.
You can't do that.
Ah.
I'm gonna run up there and grab my loot because I think I dropped it. So I'm gonna go pick it up in case it was dropped.
All right. Well, say that you ran up there and you grabbed it.
I'm picking it up, Starlock. I'm picking it up. Yeah, I'm picking it up, dude.
No.
Why do you not keep picking up my loot, Sorlak? All right, good.
All right. So to the temple.
Said no.
All right. This is hysterical.
This might be my favorite session so far.
Then no. All right, I'm sorry, Sorlak, but we're going in the temple.
So you guys walk through the
Sorlak and drag him in the temple.
No.
No.
You guys walk through the desolate streets and hook the turn around one of the buildings. There's a vine that overgrows on top of that building that kind of reaches out towards your guys' way, and you push it out of the way as you walk through. And you see this glowing golden light emitting from this temple here. I'll switch you over to that now. Let's see what you see. You see the right stuff, right? You're at the entrance.
I gotta zoom out. There it is. Oh, I see something on the upper right. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and there's a big. Is there a big one in the middle? That's fun.
Oh yeah. It's nothing though. It's just a random map I found. Not using any shit on it. All right. So as you guys walk up to the front steps to the building, you see an archway on the facade that leads to two doors, creating the image of a golden sun spread across the doors. Do you want to enter, or what do you guys want to do?
I mean, might as well. How do you spell the brain's name again? Alavar? Is it A-L-A-V-A-R?
A-L-I-V-A-R.
Okay, come
So, yeah, tell me what you guys are doing as you guys walk up to this. It's very nice, like I said, marble building. You see this archway ahead of you with these golden doors. The doors make an image of a sun on them. Yeah.
I'm going to. So I have my pendant out around my neck, and I'm gonna hold the book more specifically to the page that I had it on inside the tower. And as I'm walking in, I'm gonna be observing the vicinity to see if there's anything that stands out and looks similar to what is showing in the book.
All right, yeah, you don't need a perception check for this. You look around after flipping through the book and kind of trying to see if anything lines up. And honestly, what you're seeing here couldn't be more opposite of what you're seeing in the book.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just kind of knock on the door.
Okay. A spectral floating hand appears out from Wilmore's direction, and it starts heading towards the front doors. And you hear a little knock on it, and you hear some scurrying footsteps inside after a couple of seconds. Sounds like someone is moving pretty fast in there.
I'm gonna take a defensive position.
Okay.
Nice.
Taking the
Lay
defensive
hands on me,
position.
bird. Give me those 7 points.
Later.
He said later. All right. So let me see. The door opens up, and you see a young female halfling wearing a white robe with gold trim and an embroidered gold image of a rising sun. She's wearing a gold headpiece adorned with a glowing yellow stone with reddish hues shining from it. And she answers the door and says, hello. Hi. The Morning Lord welcomes you with a warm embrace.
Well, I do love a warm embrace, my darling. How are you doing, sister?
Excuse me, I'm doing well, but where are you all coming from? And she looks around nervously outside as she's just kind of peeking her head through the doors.
Well, obviously we're coming from outside. It's a little dark and gloomy, and I figured why not a little bit sunshine for my friends and I. We got a puppy. I'm gonna bring Brutus up. Pass on his head.
Oh, that is a beautiful dog you have there. Excuse me, and she points to Luke Ganj, specifically at his rapier that's sheathed at his waist. May I ask you where you acquired that weapon of yours?
The Lightbringer. I got it at Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah, you know it by name. So the stories are true.
What stories?
The weapon that belonged that weapon it belonged to a paladin knight of Lathander who battled the undead, trying to eliminate darkness from the land and bring in a new age of light. Legend says that whoever wields this weapon next will be the chosen one to break the darkness from this area and once again bring the light back, bringing in the new age of renewal to Lylon.
Well, miss. Oh, go ahead.
She just kind of chuckles to herself and laughs as she's looking down, and then she looks back up at you. It's just funny. An airborne creature such as yourself, a fighter for the light, would be the chosen one to defeat whatever darkness sleeps in the depths of the sea.
Yeah, right? This must be some sort of mistake. I am standing right here. And look at these guns here.
No, but
Yeah, go on, Luke.
pardon my friend Solrak behind me. He doesn't understand what it takes to be a true hero. But anyway, no, but that is why I left my village here. I figured once it was my time to leave the old nest, if you will, I had one goal set in mind based off of my father's upbringing, and that was to destroy all the dark that came into my presence at any given point. And that's what I'm here to do.
Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. You see, we have some members of the church who have been going missing in the middle of the night.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? What do you mean they just go missing?
It's so strange. Something has been dragging them to the depths of the waters, never to return. And the ones that survive and return, they come back haunted by visions of a giant, dark, tentacled. They call it an old god with 3 eyes, and sometimes they just go so mad that they eventually walk into the depths of the sea, never to return again. They cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed. And they, whatever's down there worshipping, their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likeness on submarine obelisk of water-soaked granite. They speak of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean floor shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Was there, so from any of the survivors, is there anything that the creature may have said that they had remembered from the story? Any like significant events that happened other than being dragged into the depths of the waters?
Yeah, like man, camera, lamp, out TV. Yeah, something like that,
I
right?
pull out my compass and cast detect magic
Okay.
while all this is happening.
And that's a range of 60 feet or 30 feet. What is it?
Okay. I actually walk up to the door, and then
Sure.
I do it.
So you can walk up to the door, cast detect magic. It doesn't seem to have any sort of magical aura on it. The whole place just seems to be like a house of worship.
Okay.
And Luke, you asked. I'm sorry. There was a question that you asked. The people that come back, right?
Yes. Were there any specific events,
Yes.
specific dialogue that they specifically remember that perhaps like was something that stood out from the experience?
They so often would just go so mad, and they pull out their notebooks and just do these mad illustrations and writing in them. And I heard sometimes some of them, they would say some words to themselves, but it was like,
What were those words? Can you remember?
It was like reward or punish. There was something like that, but they usually don't stick around. The members of our church who get taken to the depths of the sea, they don't end up sticking around too long until they end up vanishing again.
By any chance, were those words watching, return, reward, wander, and punish?
Those sound familiar to me. I can't say for certain, but I definitely, at least 3 of those definitely sound familiar.
By the way, you know what sounds familiar? We've been standing out here.
I was gonna say, do you guys want to come inside? It's
yeah. What the fuck? Can we please come inside? Like, what the hell?
Absolutely. The Morning Lord's light shines on all of us, and you're more than welcome to come in here, especially one that wields the Lightbringer.
Well, thank you.
So
she's talking about my penis. Just but anyways, I digress. Let's go.
So she waves you guys in. The doors open up, and you see the interior. It's a wide and solemn, and the walls are flooded with light that radiates from sconces and candles all like throughout the circumference of it. Right in the center, under the opening, is a sacred altar. A pit of stone decorated with engravings filled with molten gold, topped with by a brazier suspended by large metal chains and filled with fragrant incense. At the bottom of the pit, the flames of a fire dance, which the Vestals of the temple do not allow to go out ever. You guys are, walking in, observing the flashing of the flames. You're kind of dancing around, and you're finally taking advantage of that warmth that heats your body and your soul. This room, feels so warm and like comforting. It's almost like it's like the belly of a womb, like in there that you're now inside of it. This large circular room. It's like you're in the belly of a pregnant woman, and it's just like you guys feel like finally like this weight off your shoulders. Like this is what I fucking needed. And yeah, Luke, are you saying anything else or what's going on?
I was going to say something, but now as I'm walking into this room, I'm gonna walk to the center, kind of in awe, to that altar, and I'm just gonna check it out.
Yeah.
And place the book on the altar.
As you pull the book out, I'm sorry, I never mentioned my name. I'm Marigold Brightshine. It's a pleasure to meet all of you, and you guys all introduce yourselves to her, I'm assuming.
I look to see if she's having a Harper pen on her.
Give me a perception check.
That one.
You do not see a harp-shaped pin on her or the purple scarf, which a lot of what you would know a lot of harpers wear as like a incognito sign. She was wearing this like white and gold robe with this golden sun kind of embroidered on it. And Luke, as you pull out the book, she's smiling constantly the whole time, by the way, as you guys come in here, and she's like very welcoming to you. She's where did you get that book? That looks like one of the writings of one of the church members that go missing and go mad.
I found it in the tower in the southwest part of town. We saw this odd-looking fish creature, and we tried talking to him, figuring some things out. He didn't want to cooperate. One thing led to another. My boy Brutus here had himself a fillet of fish.
He took care of the archpriest of Lylon.
The archpriest? What exactly do you mean?
That was that's who was living in the tower there. He was the one that he's what it seemed, in my opinion, we can't be too sure, but he seemed to be like the middleman between the old god that they're all worshipping and the lower Kuatoyas.
That's what I was saying.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Who was
Where's
this
the
old
rest of
god
you?
that you speak of?
I'm sorry?
Who was this old god that you speak of?
That is who the Kuatoyas they are worshipping.
You mean the aboleth?
If that's what they're worshipping, I guess so. Yes.
Wait, where's the rest of you?
Everyone should be in the room. I see them.
Oh, no. I'm talking to the girl.
I'm
where's
sorry.
Where's your people?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's we have two other members upstairs in their quarters right now. But so many of us have gone missing. I mean, we're here to help bring light to this dark village that has suffered for years and years by using the Morning Lord's powers, of course. And light will kill and run out these insane fanatic Kuatoyas, but we've been unsuccessful, and they've just been overpowering us. And whatever you say, the aboleth, whatever it is out there is just controlling them, and we're unable to overpower it ourselves. But here today we have the Lightbringer standing in front of us, and I once again I feel a sense of like we can do this.
I lean into Chattington and I whisper in his ear. I have a weird feeling about this lady. I don't know.
I do too. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. It's a little creepy, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'm also very aroused, but still very creeped out by this lady, and I think we should be on our toes about her.
Well, miss, it sounds like that you need my the owner of the Lightbringer's help, which at this point is me, and I feel obliged to not only help you with this issue, but to also continue my journey of destroying all dark that gets in my way. So by all means, I'm more than willing to help you and defend you by from the Kuatoyas.
While you guys are talking, I'm gonna kind of go up here. Can I see doors up here?
Yeah, you see three different doors. One on the your left, center, and to the right.
And can she see me?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a big open room, lots of light, and it's just you guys in there. Yeah, feel free though to check out the rest of the area if you would like.
Oh, that'd be great.
As I said, the Morning Lord welcomes you with a warm embrace, and
Oh my.
yeah. So you want to go check out? this
Yeah,
room?
yeah. I'm just gonna kind of open up a room.
Yep. Open up
So
the
I'm gonna
first
look in there.
door.
I'm just gonna poke my head in. Oh, that's that. Hey, Marigold, do you know where this one goes to?
Oh yes, that goes upstairs to the sleeping quarters, into our storage, and where we do some of our practice and writing.
What about the other two rooms?
The center one, that's a room that we use for a place of worship to our Morning Lord. Every morning at dawn and every evening at the sunset, we do a prayer for Lathander, where we drink some water that's been blessed by the sun, and recite some of our songs.
Lathander. Where have I heard that guy's name before?
I was gonna say I've heard that name before.
Lathander. Is that what the Lord of Lions? No. Where have I heard of Lathander before? Okay, which one on the right go to? I go upstairs again.
It's another stairwell. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you two stay down here and get acquainted to the old light bringer, if you will. Hey, Sorla, come with me, and we're gonna go into one of these guys,
Right.
and I'm gonna not go all the way upstairs, and I'm gonna go, hey, Sorlak, check this shit out, and I'm gonna turn myself into Marigold using disguise self.
Oh shit, that's awesome hair.
Right? It's anatomically correct too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's actually not.
Hey, I'm still into it.
And then I'm gonna go follow my lead, or you stay down here for a second. Let me go. Maybe follow my lead. Matter of fact, yeah, follow my lead.
Got it.
Then I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right. You go on upstairs. Let me reveal for you. And I'm assuming you're gonna go open up that door, correct?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you go on upstairs, and as you walk in, it opens up to another circular room, with a brazier in the center with glowing light. In here, it looks like where they store some of their firewood, and there's some doors that lead to some other rooms that go on up here.
I'm just gonna. All right, let's. You want to check the doors real quick? Here, hold on 1 second. I'm open this one. Look in.
As you walk in and open that door, you see it's sleeping quarters. Nice little sleeping quarters. You see a bed, a desk, a chair. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll open up this one.
All right. You open up that door, and inside you see. Bum, 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 bum.
Whoa.
You see
Hey.
a female high elf cleric, woman with short wavy gray hair and golden eyes. She has very smooth sunburned silver skin. Stands about 5 foot 1 inch tall and has a very lean build, sharp, beautiful face. And then there's a guy standing next to her also. He's a younger human, looks like to be about 20. Cropped, curled black hair, brown eyes. Stands, about 5'7", not too tall, very lean, kind of edgy, typical face. And he has a colorful tattoo of the word light on his left hand. Wears a very shiny armor that has a sun rising on it. And as you walk in, the woman looks at you, Solrak, and says, "Hi, welcome. The light of Lathander shines on you."
Oh boy, thank you, lady. I was not expecting to find you two here. I'm Solrak the Destroyer. Who might you be?
I'm the woman elf says to you, "I'm Findalai Lithtar, and this is Merrick Woodleaf." And I can type those up for you if you want me to.
Yes, please.
Already forgot him.
Yep. Yeah. Let me.
Yes, my two oldest friends.
I hate you.
What do you mean? This is my oldest friend, Fifth.
It's fun coming off these names. All right.
You just roll dice for each letter.
I should. That'd be fun.
It's illegal with that.
All right. What were you asking, Solrak? Or go on, just do whatever you're doing.
Yeah. So, what's up, dudes? What do you guys do here all this time? This town's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're not doing
we're
too well.
Yeah, you could say that again. We've been trying to bring the light back to the area for almost a year now, and as you can see, it's been unsuccessful thus far.
So, say this all started about a year, eh?
Oh, the darkness has been much longer, but we've been here for just about a year now.
And how did you find out about this place?
Well, I'm a cleric of Lathander, and being a member of Lathander, Lathander being a god who believes in rebirth and light and dawn and renewal, we want to help bring the renewal back to Lylon. This area used to be a very bustling area, trade post that people would come down the high road and stop and do their trade. The docks were used frequently where people would come and take their shipments out there, but I mean, since the spell plague happened, this area has been nothing but ruins, and frankly, it's terrifying here.
Got it. Tell me, you say people have been disappearing a lot. Or actually, you didn't, but I heard downstairs from your other lady friend that people have been disappearing. Tell me anything you know about that, yeah?
Yeah, the guy chips in is many members of the church they've gone missing in the middle of the night. Most of them never return, and the ones that do they've lost their mind and their way. And I've seen some of them. They clutch a stone in their hand, a stone idol that they've like carved of their new god, and it's weird, man.
They show signs of torture.
Signs of torture. No, not that I can recall. It just seems like I mean, I can't ever get a full conversation in with them. They keep to themselves, and they do a lot of like mad, weird muttering, and their speech gets all weird. And it almost seems like I don't know, something weird going on with them. But no one mentions torture. But who knows? That could be an effect of being tortured too.
I have a bit of a theory that I think somebody might be controlling beings. Do you think that they've gone crazy, or perhaps under control?
It's a good thought right there. It's probably a little bit of both. Whatever this creature is probably implanting itself somehow. It's beyond me, man. Probably just getting into their brains somehow, and that's what's causing this craziness,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty badass sword you got there.
Oh, this whole thing. Let's just say we've been through thick and thin. And we're talking about people because we slashed through thick and thin. Yeah, killed a lot of people with this bad boy. Yeah.
You're talking about bad people, right?
Yes, bad people, and a guy that looked at me funny, guy that wouldn't share his chicken nuggets with me, guy that wouldn't pay me my bar tab, even though it was technically, not his to pay anyways. But I was just, I really didn't want to break a 20. And he just seemed like he had more money than me, and so I slashed him. But on overall, that's bad people here.
Kind of like squints his eyes and like puts his right hand to his side where his sword is sheathed there. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And the female elf looks at you and says, "There's actually there was a brave knight that passed through here about a 10-day or two ago. He was wielding a great sword, and he said that he would help destroy whatever is causing the madness here. And we haven't seen or heard from him since then. And as you can see, the darkness stays.
Huh. And who was this knight? Do you remember his name?
His name, yeah, he did mention it briefly. It was
Something like because it's hard to remember people's names around here. It seems to me. So.
It is. No, he's Sir Pants-a-Lot.
Oh, that's an easy one. Was not expecting that one at all.
All right, Sir Pants-a-Lot. So, where was the last time you saw this Sir Pants-a-Lot? Around anywhere near here?
Last we saw him, he said that he was going to be heading towards the old Lylon mines. Heard that there was deeper and older tunnels there that led to an Ankyline pool.
Oh, I see. And why did he go alone? Did you guys want to help him?
I offered my my services to go with him, and I would love to go down there and fight whatever is down there. But he seemed very, very adamant about this was his journey and his path, and that he must take this alone.
Okay. So tell me one last thing. How come you guys haven't, been taken away, and everybody else has? Makes you so special. No offense. This guy looks pretty scrawny. I mean, you look kind of badass, but I mean, if anybody should have been taken, no offense again, buddy, but it would have been this guy. I mean, look at him.
He his grip on his sword tightens a little bit as he holds it closer to his body, and he looks like he's just
Hey, I said no offense, buddy.
Yeah. No, I just got put on duty a couple months ago. She's been here for a little while, but she's the cleric here, so she's got to stick around, heal everyone and all that good stuff.
Ooh, so you can heal people, huh?
I certainly can.
I am pretty hurt, and the bird downstairs, he's pretty shoddy with his deals, so would you mind perhaps healing me?
For non-members of the church, I usually ask for a small donation.
Sure. Well, how about 2 gold pieces?
2 gold pieces should be sufficient.
Here you go.
All right. What's your health at? 43?
Yep.
Let me see real quick. 1d8. Actually, I have her character. I mean, 1 second. Luke Ganj, in this moment, though, what are you doing? No, I'm just going to heal you and then keep him going.
You're gonna heal Emil?
No, I'm gonna heal Carlos and then
Okay.
and then you can keep going. Yeah.
Nah, so I wanted to go up to this altar
Carlos, 9 points.
Nice.
with
Yeah.
the book, and I'm still just kind of look around. Oh wait, no, hold on. You said it was. Oh shit. I'm gonna go catch up with them.
All right. Yeah, please go on, make yourself at home, and if you need a place to stay, you all can take one of the spare rooms. Sorry that we don't have any extra beds, but looks like you have some equipment with you. You guys can just spread out your bed rolls up there and make yourself comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Morning Lord's light shines on you. All right, so you done, Luke? You going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm going upstairs.
All right, Wilmore, what are you doing?
I am gonna just kind of go peek into each of the other rooms. See what's going on up in this bad boy first.
All right, so you open up that door, and it looks exactly the same as the opposite side room. It's another.
And then down here on the bottom.
Down here on the bottom, you open up the door. You see a fireplace in here, nice cozy fireplace, some storage. Looks like a place where they do keep some storage and stuff in here. Off to the sides, I'll just open up the doors too for here.
Yeah.
More storage in there too. In here, it looks like maybe just a place where they relax and keep goods, maybe keep warm, all that good stuff. You see some barrels, some sacks of flour, and crates of different fruits and vegetables and whatnot.
All right, I'm just gonna go back up here, and I guess I'm gonna see Luke and be like, so Sorlak's doing something in there, but I'm kind of tired. I think this may be a safe place to take a rest if we all kind of group up together.
Yeah, this definitely seems like a better alternative than that tower.
Maybe let's see if you want to go get a Sorlak, and maybe we can see if we can get a nap in here.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. After all, he was the one that we kind of had to force out of taking that rest to bring over here, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So let's go get our good pal Solrak.
Let's do it.
As I walk in the room, I'm talking to the little guy, and it's again, it's not that you're necessarily small. It's just that you can really work on your calves at least, okay? And like your chest area could also use a little bit of work. And I mean, those biceps look like they haven't seen action in days. Okay, so I'm just saying you could, you could use a little work. And I said no offense, buddy. So I don't understand why you're still giving me that look. Okay, like, why?
You are lucky that Lathander is he's a forgetful god. I'm gonna let this one slide.
I'm gonna walk over and tap him on the back and be like, hey, he's just, don't you worry about Sorlak. Sometimes he gets, I'm buff, nobody is, but I mean, come on, he does have a point about those calves. Those are some weak calves you got, and then I'm gonna flex them.
Right, that's all I'm saying. They can just, I mean, come on.
No,
There's a lot of stairs here.
Mr. Sorlak, no. The upper body is okay. We did not need to talk about that, but the calves, he's right. Those are some weak calves, man.
And I'm gonna walk in and say, "Oh, we talking about the calves here? Y'all should check out mine." And I'm gonna start flexing mine too.
I'm gonna go, hey, buddy, look at those drumsticks.
Oh,
Brutus,
man,
like,
those are fighting words.
As you walk in, Luke, the elf woman looks at you kind of like wide-eyed, looks you up at your face and looks back down at your rapier. She says, "Is that Lightbringer?"
Tis.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And you are?
There we go again.
I'm Findalai. It's
Findalai, it's a pleasure to meet you, if I do say so myself. I am Lukanj.
And she looks at you with kind of a little smirk. It's nice to meet you, Lukanj. The light of Lathander shines on you.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
So guys, before we take a nap, I know we're all on this Lightbringer thing, but theoretically, what's your thoughts on floating brains?
Floating brains.
Like
cool.
a brain, really cool, nice, friendly wizard brain floating in something that doesn't kill it. What's your thought on that?
Is it undead?
Oh, I mean, think about it.
What is the what?
I heard, I think, therefore I am. Thus, if there's a brain and it can think, it's alive, right? Eat the brain. What?
So you bring up a good point. I'm not sure how Lathander would feel about this, but we are all about the new dawn and renewal. So as long as it's someone who's on the same path as us and believes in the greater good, I see no reason why we would have any qualms.
Okay, thank God, because he's been dying in here, and I pull out the brain. He's really burning a hole in my bag here.
Oh, wait, what was his voice like again? I forget.
I don't fucking know.
You can make him British now.
So you pull out this brain that's floating in a jar, and her eyes go wide at it. And the guy standing there, he ends up drawing his sword and points it at it. And Alvar goes, "Oh, wait! I'm, as they said, I think, therefore I am." And
Yeah, relax, Cabs. He's cool.
he just kind of holding up the sword. You see him thinking for a second, just slowly drops it and sheathes it again.
There you go, Cabs. Let's not do anything crazy. So, this is our buddy here, and he's great. So, maybe we could all be friends and figure out how to solve this issue here.
Yeah.
He's a brain. All he does is think. He could use a brain here.
You have a good point. Maybe, yeah. I'm sure we could work something out.
Ooh. Let's talk about that in the morning. We're pretty beat right now, huh? So could we perhaps use some quarters for the night?
Absolutely. Feel free to use walk straight ahead across the hall through our grand hall, and feel free to use the storage rooms. Make yourselves at home there.
Thank you so much for your hospitality, and I will see you in the morning. And good night, Cabs. You could use doing a couple rundowns up and down the stairs. There's quite a lot of them. It might help with the Cap situation, between now and the morning. At least get them a nice little pup here, Just saying.
But Cavs, remember, you're good on the push-ups. Solid buys. Good depth.
Hey, you could also do a few push-ups, just saying. But anyways, good night, y'all.
Sorlac, shut up.
All right. So,
Zip, zap, zoop. Toodles. Harp out. Boom. Gone.
So, the storage room, so I can go into like 10 or 9 or whatever.
Yeah, I think we should
that's
probably
fine.
all rest at 9.
Yeah. There's a nice warm fire in there that will keep you guys cozy throughout the night. You guys lay out your bed rolls that you guys each have in your equipment, and make yourselves a nice little cozy nest in here. Brutus finds himself a nice space between you all, and he cuddles up. And the brain, Carlos Solak first puts the brain next to him too, and then he's like, "Oh wait, that's kind of weird." And he puts it up on the table next to where you guys are laying down. And is there anything that you guys want to do before you take your long rest, go to sleep?
I'm going to give Brutus one last pound of the bear meat.
All right.
To make sure he's nice and strong before bedtime. He's a good boy.
I'm going to pull that weird hexagon out again. Just look at it for a little bit longer.
Yes. Please do.
Yeah.
Luke, Ganj, anything that you want to do, bud?
I'm going to attune to my pendant.
Okay.
Amulet.
Yeah, you can't do that in your, you can do that per se right now, but in your equipment you can't do it because I didn't make the item yet.
Okay.
But yes, you can definitely do that.
Thank you.
So you spend about an hour looking at your pendant, focusing on it, wondering what it can do, what it could be. It's a strange thing. It definitely has a connection to this area, and you feel like it's got to have some sort of deeper meaning to it. And after about an hour, it comes to you. After you're piecing it together with the book that you had and what you read earlier and all that good stuff. After looking at all the marks on it and everything. And yeah, you are now attuned to that mofo.
Hell yeah.
Let me, Colbauer, I'm going to send you something on Discord.
Oh.
It's a wiener pit, y'all.
Oh, wow. I got to download the wiener pick, too. It's a big one.
He includes the pubic area. Yeah. Quite a long trail.
It's even longer if I attach the balls, too.
It's been a long quarantine, you guys. Don't
all
judge.
3 of my monitors just to see it.
Oh, guys, hush.
That is a DM dick right there. That is huge.
Did you got the note though, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anything else that you guys do as you take your slumber through the night and rest comfortably in this warm temple?
I look up into the skies and I quietly, to myself, say a little thought to my dead mother. I say, Mom, I don't know what the hell I've gotten myself into. The time is coming. Time is coming. Just bear with me a little longer. You will get your justice. Yeah.
All right.
I think of my uncle. That's weird. That's really weird to say right before I go to bed.
That's awesome. Brutus, he kind of rolls around a little bit. You hear him doing like in the middle of the night, and it's like, like he's like chasing something in his dreams, and like just doing like these weird puppy barks. And it is adorable. Did you guys successfully take a nice 7-hour sleep? Wilmore, do you get up and play any loot in the morning or anything?
I'm gonna get up and just kind of.
You do a short rest, right?
Long rest,
No,
buddy.
it's a long rest.
A long rest. All right, cool.
Yeah, everything's recovered. Half your hit dice recovered.
I'm
But
gonna
it should go, yeah.
focus on my the dohekadit, the thing for a minute or two, and then or like, do I have to tune to it or?
Yeah, let me shit, I just X'd out of what the name of it was. It's called Beacon of something. It's if you search that in your.
Oh, I can just add it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Then yeah, or no, I guess I have to wait till the next rest to do that. So then yeah, I'm just gonna practice my shatter for a bit.
Beautiful. You can practice it for 2 hours.
2 hours, nice. And you said it's beacon. I can't see shit right now.
I don't know. Let me. Homebrew collection.
Yeah, Lexan beacon. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll do that next long rest. But I will.
Oh
add
yeah,
2 hours.
you don't need to attune to it. That's right. So you're good.
Oh, I don't need to do it to it.
No, because
So I just kind of have it. Oh yeah.
you guys can like pass it around. That's kind of like a thing with it.
Nope, it's mine. Shut up.
All right. All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. The windows, or there's no windows in here, but it's bright. As you guys walk, the door opens up, and you see that brazier still glowing bright in here. The lights never seem to ever go out in here. Definitely, Merrick and Findalay seem to definitely keep the light going constantly in here. And as you guys wake up, is there anything that you want to do as the day is now yours?
Well, of course, I gotta give my boy Brutus 2 pounds of bear meats to start his day. Actually, I'm gonna do 3.
By now.
I feel like we got one more day in it at least.
Yeah, and then we have to cook it then to preserve it a little longer.
And perhaps we can, the rest of us can have it for breakfast cooked.
Yeah, maybe we can go down and cook it in that holy fire. That's probably a bad idea.
And then that'll make us friends with the other people, especially calves. I feel like I could maybe use some beefing up of our friendship and himself. You could use a little bear meat. It's filled with protein, you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Nate, since it's the morning now, I gotta do a Constitution check.
Yes. Or is it saving throw? I forget what I
In
wrote.
the Discord you said check.
Okay, yeah, then it's check.
So, alright. Well.
All right, cool. You're good.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So, I mean, if you want to, you can feel free to share whatever you want.
Okay. Hold on one sec. You're referring to the amulet, right?
Yeah, if you want to tell them that you figured out what it does.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, guys. So, after checking this son of a bitch out, after owning it for a few days, I finally figured out that while holding it, I am resistant to psychic damage.
So light damage?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Psychic damage.
And we're probably about to see a bunch of things with psychic damage then.
Exactly.
Anything else that you guys do as you start getting the day going? Wellmore's got the dodecahedron out. Solrak is eating some bear meat.
Yep, eating some bear meat here. Let's do it. Let's go offer it up to these peeps. See if they like bear too.
After all, calves could use the extra protein.
That's exactly. Right. Let's do it.
Oh, calves.
Daily at dawn. Okay, yes, I get my charge back on that thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, maybe we should go. So here's the thing, guys. Do we just want to go kill an old god? Because it sounds like it's at the mine. Not gonna lie. Sounds like it's at some magical mine. Or we go find some of these hooded creatures, tie them up, ask them questions. Although they might just be more gibberish. Not sure.
Well, let's not forget, Mr. Chattington, that you yourself have been acting a little weird. So is it smart for us to be going by some magical place? It might take over your mind again.
How have I been acting weird? Did you get the farts or something?
No, man, you keep forgetting everything, and then you start acting like a weirdo, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. You've been crazy.
I look at Alivar and go, "Do you believe this guy?"
I'm not butting in.
As someone who is holding this Lightbringer, I feel as if it's my duty to take care of and get rid of this old god. He needs to, be taken out.
I'm Gabe. I don't know what you're talking about, Sorlak. But I mean, I feel great. I feel.
I
good.
mean, Solrak, I will just say that you were talking big game about how strong you are. Why don't you apply that to whooping up on the old god here?
I mean, I'm down to kick the god's ass, but I don't want Chattington's brain to get taken over again, and then shit goes down here. I think it's he's been acting very strange, and we should figure that out before we lose him for good. Something's really strange has happened with him. I can't be the only one that knows this. Like, come on.
Well, it seems like he's willing to make that sacrifice. Plus,
I don't know what you're talking about.
after that, after that conversation with the cute little halfling downstairs, I feel as if we definitely need to take care of this old god and help save them.
Let's do it.
Marigold Bright Shine, yeah. She's a little baddie down there. All right, so shall we head to this mine?
Well, maybe let's go.
Maybe let's take cabs with
A
us.
couple more questions.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Do you think calves will be able to keep up?
Well, I mean, we got this bear meat. It's bulking season.
It's hulking season. Give him some calories. Maybe you get those bad boys.
Exactly.
Let's go down and because I don't know. Have they captured one of these fish people yet? I mean, I feel like maybe with all this magical fire, something interesting would happen if one of them were brought into here. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Why don't we see if we can bring both of them along? I mean, why not use all the hands that we could get?
All right, let's do it.
So, all right. So we're gonna walk into that room.
All right, you walk across the hall and back into the room.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Good morning, everyone.
Oh.
Calves, I see you're still looking a little small there, but that's not a problem. We can work on that. Now, how would you guys like to come with us in search for the old god to destroy him?
Findlay looks up. They're both like standing there. They looks like they just finished doing their morning ritual to Lathander, drinking the water blessed by the sun, and she says, "You guys are going to go to the mines?"
That's correct.
I would love to join you and defeat this monstrosity.
Hey, there we go. See,
like
he's not totally soft, you guys. I told you that he wasn't absolutely.
This
100%
was
soft.
Findlay saying this.
And calves. Look, I know we like to bust your chops on your lower body, but we can't disprove the fact that you got quite of a hell of an upper body. That would be awesome for smashing this old god.
Sure, your chest, biceps, triceps, deltoids, and everything else might be very weak, but most important muscle is your heart.
I mean, I can tell you've been doing them curls for the girls, and
Not
it's
gonna lie, I
paying
think
off.
his traps are bigger than Snorlax's.
Yeah,
I really do.
He
you're
crosses
right.
he crosses his arms and looks like he's like pushing his like biceps out, and
That's
Now
how I
he's
got my
half
wife.
masked.
and he looks at you with some like squinty eyes, like both of you guys just like gazing back and forth. It's like he looks like he's very slow to trust you. As if she's going, I gotta stay here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll take the heels all day.
I'd rather have her anyways. No offense. No offense. I said no offense. Stop giving me that look. Jeez. Looks for
Snorlax,
this
that
guy.
doesn't
Totally
help.
understand, though.
You say no offense. You can say whatever you want. I think it's pretty clear because you say no offense. Come on. You said no offense.
Snorlax, it's okay. Listen here, Trap Man. You hold it down, and we'll be back, all right?
Okay, yeah. If you guys are going, I'll stay back here and stand guard.
All right, Findlay. Vamonos.
All right.
And I'm gonna walk over to Finland and say, "Oh, she's an elf, right?"
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna go. I just wanted you to know how wonderful it is to meet such a beautiful, stunning cleric elf like yourself. How is it to have such just great care of the gods with you? Because you are fantastic.
Oh, why? Thank you. I can see the gods are with you as well.
Oh yes, they are, and I fold my arms and push out my biceps. I'm glad you noticed, my wonderful lady.
The Fander's like, yeah.
I am clearly trying to seduce her.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. She looks like she gives you like a cute smirk. Let's hit the dusty trails and let's get on with this.
We shall.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys head on back downstairs then, leaving up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys switch on
And
back over.
we're putting brain in the bag again.
Okay.
Yes.
Out of
Put
our-
brain in my sack.
Back into Soul Rack sack. Hey, look, I just gave you some brain.
So you guys make your way back downstairs. You see Marigold standing there, just finishing also her morning ritual. Still looks like she's like maybe going through some of the motions. But as you guys come through the door, she stops and says, "Good morning, good morning. The Morning Lord welcomes you with a warm embrace." Are you all heading out?
Yes, we are. We are off to the mines, Hal.
Oh, to the mines to take care of whatever it is out there. You say the aboleth?
Oh yeah.
Nicely.
Oh, well, that's I can't thank you all enough for offering this. It's like I said, it's been quite a nightmare, literally and figuratively, being here with everything that's going on and not being able to take care of this ourselves. And just give me one moment. I have something for you before you leave. You see her like quickly like shuffle away. She goes like shuffles up through upstairs. A couple seconds go by. Goes like, whoa, what is she doing? She comes back downstairs, like her feet like moving really fast. You hear like her tapping on the floor, and she in her hands has this like black cloak, with like a little golden kind of chain that connects the front of it. She hands it to Luke Ganj and says, "This is a
God.
This guy's so lame.
Why don't you guys just have sex already?
says this is a cloak of Manta Ray. It'll help you breathe and swim underwater if you ever need it. Just make sure that you have the hood up first beforehand." And she also she has a potion of water breathing in her hand, and she gestures it to whoever wants it. And this is again, it's another. This will help you in case you need to breathe any underwater at all.
Ooh,
Well,
And-
thank you. I'm glad one of us will drown, and I grab the flask.
And while she's giving me those items, my Lightbringer starts to glow in excitement.
weird.
You're disgusting.
Well, I thank you though. I mean, this is definitely going to help with our battle against the Aboleth. Hopefully, we come back with some good news that we've defeated him. But until then, stay safe.
Yes, you please be safe as well, and I hope to see you all very soon, and that this veil of darkness can be lifted from this area.
Absolutely, and we'll do our best.
Thank you, thank you. So you guys end up, I'm just gonna say you guys leave the temple, right? And heading on out. Alright, just gonna do a real quick 2-minute bathroom and drink break real quick, if that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I will be right back, and then we'll pick it back up right outside the temple and head into the mines, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a beer.
This is me hitting it as hard as I can. Does that hurt? Wait, this is as hard as I can. But it makes a sound. So pick something like that. Does it hurt?
I didn't. What? And then she went so deeper and again, and then she punched me. I was like, oh my god, she's something.
A soul rack.
That's nice, baby.
Alright.
Groovy.
Is everyone here? We got Solrak, we got Luke. Alright, I guess that's now. I'm gonna chomp some chips real quick then.
Got it.
Can't do it while I'm talking all the time.
Yeah, no, you are a chatterbox, man. You really need to calm it.
Am I?
I just found a cigar from my fucking wedding.
And it's got weed in it.
I wish. I really, like, you have no idea how much I would love to just smoke a J, like, while I do this.
Me too, man. I wouldn't be able to DM if I did that, I think.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, I don't think I'd be able to roleplay at all. I would just giggle. Be like, yeah, and I'm like crazy and stuff, guys.
Wait, Nate, you mean to tell me you don't smoke before this?
I smoke probably 30 minutes before we play, and then I don't smoke at all during.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going, man. You're doing rolls.
I have way too much going on.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
But I am actually gonna hit the pen right now, so you guys can tell me if I play differently after this.
Do what you gotta do, man. I would love to yeah, this thing goes long, like maybe next summer or something. If you
I
ever
hope
come over
so.
to the East Coast,
Yeah.
just fucking meet up and do an in-person session.
Well, I'll be on the East Coast end of September. So I don't know if Carlos can work something out, that'd be dope.
I'll have a 1 month old. I'll probably have a
True.
I could probably get away for a day. I was thinking like you come and we do like a weekend or something like that.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That'd be real
But
fun.
yeah,
Just
I don't
the
plan
wives
on
and everything.
I don't plan on stopping this until our story
Right.
is long and over.
And then we start another one.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Carlos,
Nate.
are you there?
Yeah.
So I just want you to replay this in the Twitch stream because all I heard was you talk to Julie and go, so I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can, and her go, yeah, and then you, bam, she goes, huh, it didn't hurt, and then bam, she goes, huh, you need, and then she goes, you need to go deeper. All I heard was you need to do that deeper, and then bam, and she just heard, I don't feel anything. It's just like dying over here.
Sorry,
so
guys. You have
Sorry, I didn't know you were halfling too.
You have caught the highs and the lows of my sex life, you guys.
I'm just
camera.
sitting over here cracking up by myself, like trying to see if anybody else is hearing this, and no one was. I
Oh
loved it.
man, I missed something good.
Yeah, I got a headset so I can just walk around.
That's amazing.
It was an envelope, you guys. I was like, look, I can hit you as hard as I can with it. I started whacking her with it.
Yeah, you were. She couldn't feel it.
Yeah.
Damn. I have a note that I wrote on my notes, super large, so I wouldn't miss it, and I definitely did, but that's okay.
And it never existed.
No, exactly. You guys don't know, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything really. It's all good. What's up?
Excuse me. So I imagine that, you know, receiving the Cloak of Manta Ray and Potion of Water Breathing is some foreshadowing. Ooh, Jesus. Chaddington and Solrak. Is one able to breathe underwater longer than the other? Does one?
Wilmore grabbed the potion of water breathing.
Oh, he grabbed it. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right,
yeah,
so
but no one can.
all right, so let me remove that from my inventory then. Okay, cool. Thank you. Glad I cleared it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Essentially, I'm assuming this is like a kraken or something, and we're gonna be doing a water fight.
Yeah, it's
something bad's gonna happen.
big dude.
Did you look it up?
No.
Okay.
I'm just assuming from
Luke,
all the.
Luke.
I mean, it's fish. It's an old god.
All right.
It's gonna be some like
and
what's the writer guy that does that shit?
H.P.
With,
Lovecraft.
Yeah, it's a Lovecraftian thing.
It totally is. I mean, it's Lovecraftian, but everything else is probably not.
Yeah. No, the only stuff I looked up was the cities in my background.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I did.
Cool. Well, no, this is my story. This isn't in the module or anything at all. This is 100%.
Nice.
This is 100% me. I made like this map that you're looking at was like a map I found, and then I turned into my own dark version of it. And,
that's perfect.
And like this building that you guys are at wasn't there or anything. That tower wasn't there. And I made that tower map, and I made what you guys are about to probably go through too.
So fun fact, it really helps to have a DM doing digital art that does digital art. It's really helpful. It's really helpful.
Yeah.
Check out the Moonlight clothing. The Moonlight jacket.
Yeah, buddy.
Is the stream
Buy
even
some
on right now?
sweatpants, you bitches.
Yeah. No, it's honestly it's like a fun creative outlet for me to like do something that's like not like because I like to do creative things like
Yeah.
but I don't want to like do my work all the time. So doing this it's more work, but it's like it's my
It's really funny.
it's my creative.
You're
yeah.
doing like what is it, Kid Cudi stuff all the time, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a D&D map now.
That was literally like I was doing stuff for a client this morning. I can't say who on Twitch right now, but a big client that probably everyone that's listening knows. And then it's like, yeah, in between that, I'm making maps and setting up encounters and shit.
I'll take it. Take it to the bank.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make your way out of the this shrine, the Temple of Lathander, and back into the streets where it's now about 10 in the morning, still super dark out here. So it's like Alaska, like when it's like the sun never shines, like pretty much all the time. These guys are pretty much in that right now. Very like light mist coming from the sky. It's just like gross out. If you guys want to head up to the mines, they're up on the northeast side. But feel free to do as you please, as the day is now yours.
I say we get straight to it, y'all. Let's go to these mines.
Absolutely.
Enough pitter paddling. Let's roll.
All right.
I don't
like
know
it.
what's going on.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna select all you guys, move you all over there, and then ping you. All right. So as you guys make your way through the town, pretty much everything I've said already that you see in the town, all the derelict buildings and vegetation and blah blah blah. You make your way up to the northeast side and you see the mine entrances to the Leylon mines, which used to be a very like popular area for workers in the town. It's like their main like income in this area where these mines. You see 3 different entrances to the mines, and yeah, you make your way up there, and yeah, tell me what you want to do.
Well, one in the middle has some creepy horns coming out of it, so that definitely looks like the creepiest one, perhaps where the action is. So why don't we start with that one?
I'm gonna observe real quick to see if there's any like writing around the outside of any of the mines
Yeah.
that maybe say like a direction. I don't know, something that might inspire go down that mine.
Okay. Are you Carlos?
He's very excited about you looking at these mines.
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Wow.
4. Man, you are loving those low numbers tonight with your ability checks.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for stroking his ego. Lightbringer.
Zinger. So, around the mine entrances, you see just kind of like very like rough support systems, like wooden support beams that are holding up the rock ceilings and the walls around it. I don't see with that roll any kind of writings or anything like that.
Yep. Well, Carl,
Do you guys want to detect if there's any magic or any evil magic?
Yeah. I'll throw up a detect magic. So let me see the spell. What is it exactly? It's a 10-minute concentration. So I'm gonna cast it, and I'm just gonna walk by each of them.
Okay. You're holding the compass in your hand, and you cast detect magic on it, and you see like the springs in it start like swirling around and doing their movement to try to see if they can detect anything, and not picking up any sorts of magic from any of the mine entrances as you're passing by them.
Well, that's shit.
Alright, well, if we are looking for a wizard, wouldn't you detect magic there? So,
Well, it's
Why are we looking for a wizard?
isn't the god guy like some kind of wizard too? If he's controlling people.
No one said he's controlling.
he's like a big old squid
He's
thing.
a god, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
Okay,
only
okay.
lasts for it only does 30 feet. So if he's
Yeah.
not 30 feet from us, then there's a problem.
I Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, I still say the middle one looks the creepiest, so let's just start with that one.
That's cool with me at this point.
So I have nothing else to go by.
Zip zap zoop.
Should we establish a marching order?
Yep. Now that we're going
Yes,
into the
yes.
mines, please let me know who is leading the pack. As also,
I'll take Solrak first, obviously, and Brutus, my boy, will be by my side, and Chattington will be on the other side. The bird will take the back.
And cleric in the middle.
oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yes.
Oh yes.
Let me
Hey,
add her.
how come Brutus ain't with me?
He is.
Oh,
Oh,
he loves me now.
Yeah.
Well, he's very strong and powerful, and I could really use them as double bites.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinks
his,
he's good base.
his pack advantage is pretty. He's actually the strongest of all of us. Let's be honest here.
is Solrak on here?
Nate is playing the strongest character in the game, and it is a dog.
And it's a
that
dog.
he gave us after the shitty
Woof,
brood
woof.
whatever left.
Yep.
I work for Tom Hanks and Turner and Hooch. All right, you guys, so let that shit on it.
Carlos, I cannot find your token. Oh, there it is.
I can't see myself either.
No, you ended up somewhere on the top with the brain. I don't know how it switched to you and the brain over because I didn't add the brain to this scene yet, and it doesn't automatically add tokens or anything to each scene. Oh my god.
Say he has a mind of his own.
It's being really slow right now, though. Hold on.
That was a really stupid joke.
Yeah,
Dumbest joke I've ever heard. Please don't make it again.
This is a free stream, all right? I can't bring the A game here. You guys want the A shit? Then go to tiny.cc/greatest comedy show and come see me live in New York City.
Hey, when's the next one of those, actually?
Friday, August 6th at 7 p.m. Yeah.
That is the day my daughter is due. I will not be
Well,
there.
well, you could just do my show and then, tell your wife to hold it for a day. It's not that hard, right?
Yeah.
True. I could
back up for 24
Yeah.
hours. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Just-
Hashtag priorities.
just make sure you have a nice divorce lawyer there that you can introduce me to.
Actually, I do know a guy named Andrew Chanberry who might be
That
able
is
to point.
true. That is true.
Sorry, I had to
Have a nice slip.
refresh my screen. This thing is
Oh, look at
being
Teeny
slow.
Tana's store lad. Look at Little Pepper's store. I'll bring him over. Hi guys, I'm Little Pepper's store lad. I like to make fun of small calves.
I don't like this hair. You're back to full size hair. I'll smack you all around here.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, my shit is being slow right now. I think my map I made for this is too big. Like,
Jesus.
file size.
Too powerful.
Damn it, I just gave you inspiration. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys.
did.
I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties over here. It's like every time I right click,